Hi guys, welcome to our home cooking demo brought to you by Rustans. And I'm using some of the gadgets and gizmos as you see along the cooking demo later. Mostly all available in Rustans home. And today I want to show you some 3 recipes that you can do for breakfast. So what I try to do during breakfast is to be able to pack in the necessary nutrients, the vitamins and fiber, all in a dish. So the trick is to make it as nutritious as possible, but also to make it as flavorful so that your kids and your family can enjoy it. So for the first one, we're going to do something so simple, and it's breakfast on the go using this gizmo right here called the Nutribullet. It makes your smoothies extra smooth, and we're gonna make a vegetable and fruit smoothie. I'm gonna walk you through the process. It's very simple, and I have a few ingredients right here. I have some honey, I have some coconut milk, the kale I washed and froze, and I also chopped up some fresh pineapples that I also froze last night. Now, just as an optional, I always put some flax into my smoothie. It gives you fiber, gives you good fats, so it's very good for you. Also, some chia for energy. We can just stop that. But if you don't have it, it's okay. Just keep with these ingredients and you will be fine. We're gonna just pack everything into this receptacle of the Nutribullet. Just the pineapple. And then our kale. Just pack it all in there. And then a bit of honey. About a tablespoon or so. This will probably serve 1 or 2 people. And then coconut milk. Now, when you're using coconut for smoothies, use Tetra packs because you're not going to cook it and you're just going to consume it right away. So it'd be safer for your tummy. Now we're just going to screw this in on top and let the blender do its magic. There you go. So we're just gonna make sure it's smooth. About a couple of seconds. Take it out. Unscrew it. And we have a waiting glass, a beautiful glass, thick glass. And you have your morning smoothie. And we're gonna top it with a bit of the chia seeds. Also gives a nice crackle. And a bit of our flaxseed. Okay, here's our first breakfast recipe. The easiest thing, made so much easier by this Nutribullet. Our kale and pineapple smoothie topped with a bit of flax and chia. Best thing in the morning, you get all the nutrients. Plus, it's also vegan, no dairy. We just use coconut milk and fresh pineapple and fresh frozen kale. So this will get you started for the day. Let's get on to our second breakfast dish for today. I'm going to be doing something also simple, but also very nutritious and very tasty. So we're going to be doing a porridge or oatmeal porridge, Japanese style. Kind of make it different. And then I'm going to mix it up with a few cracklings that you can buy from the store. So it's nutritious, again, fiber filled, but also very tasty and delicious. So here are the ingredients for our Japanese porridge. Okay, first off, we're going to be using some whole grain rolled oats. Don't use the the quick cooking or the instant oats. This is what it looks like. It's whole. I'm gonna have some mirin, some bok choy that I've already boiled a bit, blanched in salted water, some spring onions, ginger, and garlic all in this. I have some white miso. Now, if you can't get white miso, red miso, or brown miso is also fine. White miso is perfect for this dish because it's a bit more subtle, but it still has that nutty and salty taste that comes from miso. Also, I have some prepared chicken stock. You can make your own, but this is just more convenient. I've got some oil and salt, and then what we have here are cracklings. I have some mushroom crackling to top, and also some pork cracklings that you can buy from the grocery. Now here, right over here, we have this Lacor sous vide machine. It actually, I've cooked with fish and steak with this. It cooks your meats, even the eggs, fish, or even vegetables and fruits perfectly at a perfect temperature. For today, I'm cooking poached egg, perfect poached egg at 63 degrees, but you have to cook it for about an hour and 30 minutes. So you get that real nice whites that are still firm but runny, as well as the yolk. So this Lacor sous vide machine right now you can get in Rustan's Home. They are on promotion, so they have actually some few specials in the store if you visit right now. So let us start our porridge. Ginger, onion leeks, and garlic into a pan of oil. Not too hot. We don't want to burn our ginger and garlic. So a slight saute. And the ginger is right there so that you get that aroma and also that slightly spicy flavor that you get from ginger. I'm gonna put in some mirin, so it's really a quick saute. You don't want to color it or burn it. So about 30 seconds to 1 minute, and then we're gonna put the mirin right in. The mirin is gonna give it sweetness and that alcoholic kind of flavor in the porridge. And then I'm gonna dump in our oats, whole oats, and our miso paste, our white miso paste, and then the chicken stock. That's as easy as you can get. So we're gonna bring that to a boil, and then I would reserve seasoning it with salt and pepper when it's almost done, so that you just know how much salt to put in. Okay, our porridge is about done. I actually tried it. It needs just a bit of salt because of the miso and the chicken stock. It's actually quite flavorful already. So that's the consistency that you want. You turn it off. Now we're gonna start to put it together. Okay, we're using some plates from Danby, of course, also available at Rustan's Home. We're just gonna ladle that. So it's actually quite filling to have this with all the accompaniments. Again, we have some crackling or chicharron, pork crackling. I have some mushroom crackling as well. If you have fish skin crackling, that's okay as well. So the ano here is the sous vide egg, poached perfectly, just like that. Now, be good to crack it in a bowl first before you put it in your dish. Just lay it on top like that. Just a bit of bok choy right over there, and I have some togarashi, Japanese 7 spice, and then that's how you serve it in this beautiful Danby plate. Our Japanese porridge made of oatmeal, sous vide egg from our Lacor sous vide machine. Okay, we're down to our last dish. We're making a mushroom toast, but of course we're gonna make it a bit Asian. Speaking of Asian, I want to invite you to East Cafe in Rustan's Makati. We're actually already open for dine-in and takeout and delivery. So in East Cafe, we make Southeast Asian food, a bit of Japanese, some Chinese, some Korean as well, and Thai food. So this dish is kind of reflective of that, and we're gonna make a toast with mushrooms, and also again using the sous vide egg made by the sous vide machine by Lacor. So here are the ingredients. We will need some sourdough toast that I've already toasted without any oil or anything. And then I have some dashi. You can use water as well, that's not a problem. I have some mirin, I have some sake, I have some Japanese soy sauce, or you can use any kind of soy sauce if you wish, and some Japanese mayo. I prefer the Japanese mayo, it's kind of sweeter, it goes well with the dish. I have two kinds of mushrooms. You can use whatever mushrooms you have at home. Oyster mushrooms, enoki. This happens to be some shimeji, white shimeji, and shiitake mushroom. I have garlic, I have some onion leeks, and I have some chives. So, and also again, for our toast won't be a toast without some perfectly cooked poached eggs that are cooked by a sous vide by Lacor. I put in my mushrooms. I don't want to put in my garlic or my onion leeks because that's gonna burn. But I want to sear the mushrooms so that it's nice and colored and golden. So that will saute for about 2 minutes to give it a nice color. Okay, as you can see, our mushrooms have browned, colored nicely. It's time to put our garlic in and our onion leeks and some of our chive. We're going to put a bit of Japanese mayo that just provides another layer of flavor and just like a nice texture in your toast. So just kind of spread that evenly. Now we're going to top it with our mushrooms. What you want to do here is make space for the egg so that the egg doesn't come running out. What we want to do is place it in the center, so we're sort of making like a nest in the middle. Again, crack open our sous vide egg. Since I've opened up one a while ago and I can see that it's formed, I'm gonna crack it directly in the toast so that it sits nicely in the toast. It's right there. That's okay if it runs off a bit. There we have it. Our toast, and then we're gonna top it with a bit of togarashi, 7 spice, and that's our dish. Mushroom toast with sous vide eggs. We made the smoothie, we made the porridge, and we made the toast. And all of this was brought to you by Rustan's Home at East Cafe. And having said that, I want to invite you again to visit us at East Cafe at the 2nd floor of Rustan's Makati. And also do check out the promotional stuff that we have at Rustan's Home for all the gadgets and plates that I used today. They're all available there, and I hope to see you there soon. So thank you for coming into our home, watching this demo, and I hope you try these recipes. Thank you and God bless you.